and almost a ½ inch in Olathe. So you can see where some of the higher totals are going to be just to the south of the metro area. Looking farther to the west toward Topeka, just about 4/10 of an inch. And right now you have a break. If you look live at our One Park Place luxury condominium Skyview, it's just cloudy. The roadways are wet out there. But looking here, you can see most of that heavy rainfall staying to the south. So let's go ahead and zoom in, get a better look at this in some of those spots. So just to the north of Harrisonville, there's an area where it's going to be heavy rainfall between Harrisonville and Belton. So be aware of that. It's going to travel toward Pleasant Hill and then up toward really between Odessa and Concordia later. Warrensburg, there is a small area of heavier rainfall. And if we look back to the west, it's clear along I-70, just maybe a little bit of drizzle there. Same thing as you go south on I-35. But if we get closer to the metro, there are going to be pockets, really the same spot that's been dealing with somewhat of a steady rain, where 435, Grandview Triangle, 435, 470, all come together at that point. We'll see more rain. Along I-35, you may have a pocket between Olathe and Gardner, but really here's where you're going to run into some issues if you're going to be traveling I-70 toward Columbia. Look back to the southwest. I want to show you near Emporia. There is another area of rain that has developed. This is going to move right along the same east-northeast movement, and that will keep it moving right along those same spots. Olathe, you're going to see some of this later on, to Warrensburg, where we're seeing the heavier totals. Now, if we look at PowerCast for later this afternoon, you can see that's exactly where that's going to move. Then it'll fill in a little bit. So, but between really lunchtime and 7 o'clock in the evening, we do have the chance for more on and off showers. Once we get past dinner time, it starts to sink to the south, moves on out of here. Clouds clear fairly quickly from northwest to southeast. So starting off the day, clear, light winds, but with that moisture out there, we could see some light fog tomorrow morning. So be aware of that. You may need to give yourself extra time for travel tomorrow morning because of the fog, not because of the rain. Clouds, rain, keeping our temperatures in the mid to low 40s, but then with sunshine after the fog burns off tomorrow, we warm right back up. Saturday, same thing before we start to drop off, and you can see it better here with the 7-day forecast. 65 degrees Friday, 72 on Saturday. Then we cool off going into next week. Couple chances of rain again next week. Casey?